Now, the first sign a colony is near isn't something you see. It's the smell. A warm, heavy, ammonic stench you can almost taste. It's carried on the wind before you're even ashore. As you approach, then the noise reaches you. The clatter of thousands of penguins. These are Gentoos. And they're a supposed success story in the face of a changing Antarctica. All along this coast, they are thriving, spreading further south than they have ever been recorded, and extending their season by laying their eggs earlier every year. Which is strange. Because almost everything else here is struggling. So why this one? Why, in a place changing faster than almost anywhere on Earth, is this the penguin that's winning? Along the peninsula, there are 3 nesting penguins: the Gentoo, the Adélie, the chinstrap. The same cold, the same coast. But only one is thriving. The difference is what's on their plate. The Adélie and the chinstrap feed on krill, almost entirely. And krill, of course, depend on ice, specifically sea ice. Their young survive the winter feeding on algae under the sea ice, so less ice means less krill. Now, the Gentoo doesn't play by that rule. It'll eat whatever's going. Krill when it's there, fish when it isn't. Mostly Antarctic silverfish, and even a little squid when needed. The others are pickier. One dish only, and that dish is running out. And here's the slightly confusing part. You'd assume that Gentoos travel further, but the opposite's true. They're homebodies. They stay near the colony year-round, while the others follow the ice, so they move further afield. It doesn't survive by going further, it purely survives by not being fussy. When Gentoos are out of the water, they are hilarious. They waddle along, they tumble, they fuss. But under the water, they are something else entirely. They are the world's fastest swimming bird and can swim up to 36 kilometers an hour. It's unbelievable to witness. They're not penguins anymore, they're underwater missiles. When food is predictable, specializing works. It works extremely well. You get very good at one thing. But Antarctica isn't predictable anymore. And that's where the Gentoo's advantage stops being a story just about a penguin. For most of Antarctica's history, the ice was the rule. It was the rhythm that dictated everything else. The Gentoo was never the star of that world. It sat on the edges, the flexible one, the generalist in a place that rewarded specialization. And then the rules started to change. The western Antarctic Peninsula is now one of the fastest warming places on Earth. The ice that everything here was built on is thinning, coming later, leaving sooner. For the specialists, that is everything. Less ice, less krill, less of the one thing they can't do without. Along this coast, Adélie and chinstrap numbers are falling. And now, it isn't only the ice. The krill themselves are fished. Industrial boats working the same bays where the penguins and whales feed. For years, there was a rule that kept that catch spread thin away from the feeding grounds. In 2024, it lapsed. Now the fleet can take a whole season's haul from exactly the places the wildlife depend on it. So the specialists are caught between two things at once: less ice below and the boats above, taking the very food the ice was already struggling to provide. This is where the Gentoo thrives. Further south than it's been recorded, and breeding earlier in the season, taking the ground and the nesting areas the others are leaving behind. It looks like a success story, a penguin thriving in a warming world. But it's not winning because things are going well. It's winning because the old rules are breaking, and it happens to be the one that needs them the least. A Gentoo colony springing up where an Adélie one used to be isn't good news. It's a marker. It's the visible edge of change on a coast that's changing faster than almost anywhere on the planet. In this case, this winner is a warning.